What's up guys, my name is Tom and I have type 3 OI. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about therapeutic pills for OI people, right? Now therapeutic pills are meant for everyone and anyone, essentially, right? And therapeutic pills are designed for the people who want to swim without, freezing or being cold all the time because a regular pool is cold, right? So a therapeutic pool will be warmed up. It is actually quite of a warm pool to submerge yourself in, right? It's nothing too hot like a jacuzzi. It's just warm enough where you could handle it and not, shiver or get cold. So this is very beneficial because when you're in water, when you place your body underwater or when you're submerged in water, right? Gravity doesn't have an effect on your body when you are submerged in water. Therefore, it gives you the opportunity to start exercising freely without any, without any hassle or hesitations of a possible injury. Now, it could happen if you're doing something wrong, but when you are in a pool or water, it is very, very, very hard to become injured while submerged in water because the gravity plays different. And when you're outside water, it is harder to move around because the gravity is constantly pulling you down. So when you're inside of a pool, this gives you opportunity to roam around, to move freely, and to move your limbs and to become active. Activity is the key for longevity and for a strong and healthy body, right? If you're always inactive, right, that will cause a lot of issues. And over time, right, it'll start developing into much worse conditions, if that makes any sense. So we want to avoid that at all costs. We want to actually avoid becoming inactive because with our condition, we have brittle bones as it is, right? So we must stop that. We must somehow place a band-aid over that. And how do you do that? You need to become active. You guys need to make your body stronger. And when you become active, it improves your blood flow. And improved blood flow means that you are transporting nutrients. Therefore, you are nourishing your body in a proper manner, right? And that has to come along with healthy eating as well. So you people need to focus on healthy nutrition, right? Avoid those junk foods. Stop eating those junk foods. They don't benefit you. They make you survive. We can survive off junk food because it contains calories, and that's what we need to survive. But the healthiest route and to become strong and whatnot is to eat foods that are healthier for us. So your vegetables, your fruits, your nuts, your seeds, healthy sources of proteins, fats, and carbs. So that is that, right? Becoming active will start developing muscle and strength because when you're active, your body has no choice but to start developing strength and muscle due to the nature of whatever you are doing. So if you're constantly moving your arms to become active, maybe weightlifting, resistance band training, or whatever the case might be, your body has to develop stronger tissues and stronger ligaments, stronger muscles, and stronger bones. And of course, nutrition will play in this role. So it's very important that you nourish your body with healthier nutrients in order to promote a strong, healthy, and durable body. So that's very important that you become active to improve blood flow, to improve bone and muscle strength and health. And you need activity in order to develop the muscle and strength in the first place, right? So that is that. And tip number 3 is it will actually improve your mental cognition or mental clarity and all the above, right? Because becoming active will actually release certain chemicals within your brains. I believe it's hormones. And so these hormones or chemicals are happy hormones. They make you feel happy and less depressed and so forth. So essentially it uplifts you. So it's very important that you get that. And it also just improves your mental health overall. Like it makes you stronger and healthier. Because if you're always inactive, maybe constantly watching TV, playing video games or whatever, you are slowly deteriorating your brain's health, and that's not good. Well, thinking about it, they said gamers actually have a good brain health compared to people who constantly sit and watch TV all day long because they're not receiving any type of new stimulus. Whereas gamers, they're always receiving new stimulus and they always have to be on top of everything if they're wanting to win. And gaming in general is very intense. So I can see why they say gamers have a high brain power, you know, output or whatever you want to call it, right? So that's very important. So if you're always feeling depressed or whatnot, definitely start becoming active. So you people are wondering, like, how do I become active with our condition, or why? And you're probably wondering, this guy don't know like my type or how severe I am. Oh, trust me, I do. Trust me, I've broken over 100 bones. Trust me, guys, I know what it takes. I've been through hell and back, right? So what I mean by becoming active, and that's the key word. I didn't say go start weightlifting. No, I said becoming active. So essentially, becoming active means you can do anything. You can start lifting your arms up and down, jumping jacks, whatever you want to do, shoulder raises, you know, shadow punching or boxing, whatever you want to do, guys. Whatever you can do, whatever you could. That's the key word. Highlight it. Whatever you can do, do it, okay? You want to know what I was doing at first? This is what I was doing. I never knew what working out was or anything like that. Then I realized that if I wanted to become stronger and healthier and stuff like that, I needed to start prioritizing my health and actually developing muscle and strength. So I started to lift, believe it or not, heavy textbooks from my high school. The reason being is because I couldn't lift anything heavy. And I thought about it, I'm like, you know what, textbooks are quite easy to pick up, and I could work out with them. And I never did have weights for myself, but I'll get into that. So I was like, okay. So yeah, next thing you know, I got a hand gripper, one of those grip accessory tool thingies, and it works out your forearms. Man, look at that. If you guys need coaching, let me know. But anyways, yeah, so I started getting that. So I started getting big forearms, or strong forearms. Strong forearms means that you can lift yourself up, you can lift heavier things and whatnot and so forth. So it's very important that you guys develop your forearm strength, not just, you know, your shoulders and your arms. But that's that. So I went from textbooks to using tools, and then I went to milk jugs and water jugs, believe it or not, because I used to get gallon of water jugs. Obviously the milk jugs are milk jugs, right? So the milk jugs are quite heavy, believe it or not. So I used to get them and start lifting them. Believe it or not, it's quite weird, quite difficult to lift it because you got a handle. Yeah, it was really weird. But I just trained the way I could. I did whatever I could. I compensated for a lot of things. It looked weird, it looked quite off, but you know what, I still did it. So that's that. So I went from that to that water jugs, and then eventually I told myself, you know what, I'm strong enough. I believe I could handle lifting weights. Because I used to borrow my dad's weights, and I got tired of it, thinking about it. Yeah, but that was quite scary because his weights were like 20, not 20 pounds, like 15 pounds. But yeah, I could only do like a couple reps, and I knew that from that point on, I could start weightlifting. So that's what I started to do. I went to Big Five, right? Sporting Goods. Yep, I remember. And yeah, I'll show you the weights later. But anyways, I bought my own weight set. I bought a 5 pound and a 10 pound, and then I went online and purchased some resistant bands, and I bought different types of resistance bands in order to progress in my training, to develop more strength and more muscle, because as you get stronger you need more resistance, right? So that's that. And yeah, so from that point on, I was like about 18, 19, and I worked my way up till today, or to this point. So that's how I got started with everything and so forth. But of course I did encounter a lot of injuries during the process, but I'm telling you guys what you guys should be doing at first, because I know what it takes in order to get stronger. So that's that. But yeah, so that's, you know, you gotta start from somewhere. Therapeutic pulls is the way to go until you start developing the strength and muscle to start lifting heavier things, because everything has a different feel to it, right? Weightlifting is totally different from body weight training, and totally different from you know, using resistant bands for sure. So yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do, becoming active, like stuff like yoga, stretching, mobility work. What else? Shadow boxing. There's a lot of stuff, people. You know, there's no excuses. Even Wii's, virtual reality headsets. You know, and there's countless of things that you guys could think of in order to become active. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be weightlifting or lifting heavy things. You know, but yeah, that's about it, people. I don't know what else to say. But yeah. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything to that nature, please leave me a comment down below or inbox me, leave me a message, send me a DM, you know, stuff like that. I'll definitely be there and I'll be glad to help you out. And yeah, or if you guys need coaching, I actually do coaching, one-on-one coaching, personal coaching. Everything is tailored to you, and I don't do no cookie cutter stuff. So if you guys want the real deal, let me know. Hit me up. Like I said, leave me a comment or inbox me. One-on-one coaching, phone number, FaceTime, stuff like that. It's all good. We could work towards your goals. I definitely can help you achieve them because, like I said, I've been through hell and back, and I know what it takes in order to get to that point. So yeah, people. Thanks for watching. Share this video because I want to help other people out there, and I definitely want to spread the message. So yeah, leave it a thumbs up. Bye.